Hi, we're going to talk through why any number to the 0 power equals 1. So we're just going to take a quick look at it. Hopefully I can convince you. We're just going to look at, say, the number 3. Okay, so why is it? Well, in order to get you thinking maybe a little bit bigger picture, let's say that you do remember that 3 to the 4th is 81. All right, I know this because I do math for a living, but that's because 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 3 is 9. So if you have 4 of those, that's like doing 9 times 9, so 81. All right, so before we can go any further, you got to believe me that 3 to the 4th is 81. Okay, so I'm trying to get you to believe in 1, and I'm going to start with 81. And I'm going to divide it by 81. So I'm trying to just convince you that I can sell this exponent here. So let's all say, great, 81. Kat loves 81 today. Her sister was born that year. It's pretty exciting. All right. So, and 81 divided by 81, in the back of your mind, like, okay, if you have $81 and you divide it between 81 people, they're all going to get $1. Okay. So I'm trying to prove to you that 81 divided by 81 is 1, which I think you're pretty much going to believe me. Okay, but remember 81 was 3 to the 4th. So I'm substituting that in, and this is kind of a fancy substitution. And then I'm also going to put a 3 to the 4th on the bottom. All right, because 81 is 3 to the 4th, 81 is still 3 to the 4th. Now, if we reduce that, we could write a whole bunch of 3's on top and a whole bunch of 3's on bottom and cross them out, but we did learn a shortcut. If you have the same base, which, by the way, these are both 3's, their base, then if I'm dividing, I actually subtract the exponents. So 4 minus 4. And hopefully you know that 4 minus 4 is 0. So this is 3 to the 0. But remember, we originally said 81 divided by 81 is 1. And if we did all this fancy math and it came out to 3 to the 0, that must mean 3 to the 0 is 1. So no matter what you do this with any number, you're still going to get a 1 in the end. So even if I say 1 million, and then I tragically take it to the 0 power, it just equals 1. That's it. I mean, really, no matter what you do, whether it's a fun letter like W to the 0 power, it's still 1. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. That's something that we're going to use in the math this chapter.